You don't have a discipline problem, you have a trust problem. If you're serious about taking control of your actions, subscribe. Because most people stay stuck here without realizing why they can't stay consistent. You don't trust yourself, not fully, and there's a reason for that. You've broken your own word too many times. You've said you'd do something and didn't do it. You told yourself, I'll start tomorrow. I'll wake up early. I'll stay consistent this time. And in that moment, you meant it. But when the time came, you chose something else. You chose what felt easier. You chose what felt comfortable. You chose relief. That's the pattern. Not once, not occasionally, repeatedly. And every time you do that, something changes. Not externally, internally. You stop trusting your own decisions. Because your words don't match your actions. You say one thing, you do another, and your mind notices that. It learns something very clearly. Your word doesn't mean anything. That's why consistency feels hard. Not because the actions are difficult, but because there's no internal alignment. You don't believe yourself anymore. So even when you make a plan, there's hesitation, doubt, resistance. Because part of you already expects you to fail. That expectation didn't come from nowhere. You built it. Every time you chose comfort over commitment. That's the real problem. You're not lacking discipline. You're lacking self-trust. And self-trust is built one way, keeping your word. Not when it's easy, but when it's uncomfortable. That's where the shift happens. Because in those moments, you're making a decision not just about the task, but about who you are. You either reinforce, I follow through, or you reinforce, I don't. There's no neutral. Every decision builds identity, and right now, your identity is unstable because your actions are inconsistent. You say you want change, but your behavior says something else. It says, I'll choose comfort if it's available. And your mind adapts to that. It stops taking your intentions seriously. That's why you feel stuck. Not because you don't know what to do, but because you don't trust yourself to do it. So how do you fix it? You stop trying to be perfect, and you start being consistent. You make smaller commitments, but you keep them. Every time. No exceptions. Because the goal is not immediate results. The goal is rebuilding trust. You need to prove to yourself that when you say something, it happens. That your word has weight. That your decisions matter. And that only happens through action, repeated action, even when it's inconvenient, even when it's uncomfortable, even when you don't feel like it. That's where trust is rebuilt, not in motivation, not in planning, but in follow-through. Because every time you follow through, you send a message, I can rely on myself. And over time, that becomes real. You stop doubting your own plans. You stop hesitating. You stop negotiating with yourself because you already know what happens. You act. That's control. Not forcing yourself, not pushing